Hey guys, this is Danny and welcome to the second episode of my audio series on ADHD. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about ADHD and how it affects our memories. Now, imagine I don't need to tell you that memory problems is a big part of ADHD. I, for example, have very little memory of the first 20 years of my life. I have difficulty with names. I sat beside a guy for nearly 4 years in class in university, and even by the end of it, didn't remember his name, and I still don't. I have difficulty with birthdays, dates in general. I don't remember anyone's birthdays besides my own and my sister's. Hell, I was with a girl for nearly a year, and even till the end, I didn't know her birthday or our anniversary, which really didn't help situations. And these are just some of the small things I'm remembering off the top of my head. You know, people tell you to do something over and over, and you just forget over and over. It's a big problem. Now, memory problems are a part of our executive dysfunction, and it directly affects two kinds of memories, working memory and short-term memory. Now, while they are used interchangeably, there is a difference. Working memory involves manipulation of stored information, so say for example doing sums in your head, while short-term memory is pure storage, so remembering a phone number. ADHD also affects recall, which is remembering something already in your memories. Now, currently, recall problem is probably the biggest issue that I have in terms of memories. You guys probably experience this as well. Someone tells you something and you have no memory of it at all. It's gone. But then they give you more information and then boom, you remember everything. Like for example, a friend of mine was talking about a restaurant we apparently went to recently and I remembered nothing. You know, absolutely nothing. But then he started giving me more information, what we ate, who we were with, the decor, and boom, everything came back. So yeah, even when the memory is already in our heads, we have difficulty bringing it back up again. Now, while ADHD doesn't directly affect our long-term memories, because short-term memories are converted to long-term memories, and ADHD affects our short-term memories, long-term memories become indirectly affected by ADHD. Now, I do have a tip that's worked very well for me in terms of memory problems, and it's all about association. I've noticed that people, and especially people with ADHD, have difficulty remembering things if they're just floating by itself, a snippet of information. However, when you associate that into other memories and create a web of information, then suddenly it becomes much easier to remember. So just like my restaurant example from before, when my friend brought up the restaurant, I just couldn't remember because it was a floating piece of information. However, when he gave me more information, then because of the association of the various different snippets of information, everything was brought together. So say for example you want to remember the number 17. You know, you go to the shops, you want to buy 17 eggs, and you go to the shops and was it 18? 19 eggs? You can't remember. You know it's in the teens, but what was it? So what you should do is associate the 17 with a different thing. Say for example the movie 17 Again, which starred Zac Efron and Matthew Perry. And Matthew Perry starred in Friends as Chandler Bing, and suddenly you have a whole string of information that you can use to remember the number 17. So when you're at the store and you're wondering, wait, what number was it? You can remember Matthew Perry, Friends, 17 Again, the number 17. And another really obvious piece of advice would be to write everything down. Take notes. Don't trust your memories. Because of our tendency to forget, we forget that we forget, so we think we don't need to take down notes, but in the end we'll just end up forgetting. So always remember to take down notes. Remember to remember. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful. Memory problems, while a big issue, can absolutely be improved upon. I've improved my memory 50-60%, and that's when I haven't taken medication, so you know it's absolutely possible. I hope you found the episode informative, and thank you for listening.